Hello and welcome to News Talk here on Inside Lane, a place where you come and get your weekly dose of motoring news. Coming up this week, tragedy strikes in a Ferrari F50 crash, Ford want to send RS owners to a drifting school, and the McLaren P1 LM aims to set the fastest production car time at the Nurburgring. Those are the headlines, and this is News Talk. Now, the Ferrari F50 was the La Ferrari of its day, Ferrari's halo car of the 90s. 4.7 litre Formula 1 derived V12 engine. It was an absolute monster. And many of the drivers did say that, it's a bit edgy, it's a bit on the limit, and it feels more race car than road car. Certainly a handful in the wrong hands. Well, sadly, in the past week, tragedy struck as a Ferrari F50 had a horrific accident, killing a 13-year-old boy in the passenger seat. Now, we're not going to be showing any pictures of the crash site or the wreckage of the car out of respect for the boy and his family. But what happened was that the £1 million plus supercar was going up for auction. It was at a storage facility. The boy and his mum were there picking something up from in or around the storage facility. The boy saw the car. Can I sit in it? Can I sit in it? You can imagine the excitement of any car enthusiast when you see a Ferrari F50. The owner said, I can do you one better than that, why don't we go for a drive? So his mother said, yeah, sure, what an opportunity. As you would, you're presented with arguably an experience that no one else your age has had. You're going to jump at the chance, aren't you? So off he goes, the car rounds a few corners on this industrial estate and there's a loud crash. The mother runs to the scene of the accident and the car has crashed through a heavy-duty fence, seriously injuring the custodian of the car, but tragically killing the boy instantly. Our thoughts obviously are with the family of the boy. The man is critically injured in hospital but is said to be stable. More on this story we're sure will develop in the coming weeks, but I think this goes to show, or goes to serve as a bit of a message, doesn't it? Performance cars are a privilege, and just because you can afford one or get the opportunity to drive one doesn't mean that you should drive it irresponsibly. And clearly in this scenario there were dire consequences. Very sad story, and that's all just, I think, take that as a, car accidents happen, yes, but where we can reduce them and where we can prevent ourselves from being silly on the road, particularly when temptation may play a part in such a car, let's keep it sensible. Let's keep the fast stuff to the racetrack. Now, you may remember from a previous edition me talking about how some Australians were really kicking off about how it's irresponsible and dangerous of Ford to allow to have a drift mode in the new Ford Focus RS. Obviously, the 345 brake horsepower hot hatchback with 0 to 62 time 4.7 seconds is a blisteringly quick machine, and to have drift mode, just though it says it's for track only purposes, it's maybe a bit dangerous to go and have out on the road, or it's a matter of time before some idiot pushes the drift button and has an accident. Now, there was a whole for and against argument for this that we covered in another video, which you can check out. There'll be a link above my head somewhere. But Ford in America are now sending all 2016 and 2017 model year owners of the RS, they have the option of taking up a free driving school offered by Miller Racing in Utah. And it's sort of like half-hour classroom and the rest out on track, and it will teach you how to use the car safely, responsibly, and how to get the most out of your performance car. I think that's quite a good move by Ford, actually. Now, the McLaren P1 is a very fast car, and the track-only McLaren P1 GTR is an even faster car without the restrictions of road rules and regulations. The car is pushed to its absolute limit in its track form. Incredible machinery, incredible technology, and it's exactly what we expect of McLaren. But pairing up with a company called Lanzante, McLaren have given their official blessing for the car to be transformed into a road car. Now, if you're tuned into this sort of thing, that's not news. The McLaren P1 LM is a road legal version of the racing car. But the big thing is that that car is now going to the Nurburgring, and it will be heading there to set what they hope to be the fastest time for a road legal car around the Nurburgring. Now, if you ever speak to McLaren engineers, they will not tell you how fast the McLaren P1, the standard road car, went around the Nurburgring. They just smile and confidently say that it's the fastest. Now the Porsche 918 Spider is actually the fastest road production car officially around the Nürburgring, with McLaren and Ferrari with LaFerrari not setting an official time round the track. 6 minutes 57 to beat. But again, McLaren engineers with the road car always smile and are very confident that it is faster. They clearly did set a lap time, and sort of inside sources and whispers do suggest that it beat the Porsche by quite a lot. The reason they didn't reveal their time is because they don't want it to turn into some silly willy waving competition at the Nürburgring where eventually someone will have a bad accident and potentially get hurt. So that's how they see themselves as being responsible. But Lanzante want to go out there and prove the product, and so the McLaren P1 LM will be heading to the Nürburgring very, very soon. That's it for this week. As always, thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next week. Thanks very much for watching, and let us know what you think in the comments below. Please subscribe for more on the latest and greatest cars to hit the road. For all of the latest automotive news, written reviews and coverage from motor shows, go to www.insidelane.co.uk.